All right, we're live and I'm gone. I'll be right back. This is called a pivot. Love you guys.
Okay.
See you.
All right. Well, while Susan runs up to the house from the rocks to get her guitar, you got Pam Leitner and me to tell you all about Howlin Dog. Is anybody there?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Go, Pam.
Hey, this is our last night of the online streaming and fundraiser for Howling Dog Music Group. We're very excited to have Megan Burt that's going to join us about 6:30. In the meantime, Sandi is one of the board members also, as well as I am, for Howling Dog Music, and it's been a great week. I can announce that we're about $1,350 away from our goal of $20,000. So we're hoping we hit that tonight. So we're hoping there's lots of people out there watching and will join us and hopefully make a donation. We've got a lot of great announcements that Susan will be giving us when she comes back. She ran to get her guitar, so we've got a few minutes to chat before that. I'm going to let Sandi tell us a little bit about being on the board for Howling Dog Music Group and how she knows all of these people that are on it.
Well, I know all these people because we have been so lucky. We've been doing house concerts for quite a while, about 13 years. And of course, you do house concerts too, Pam. And just getting to know the musicians and seeing how things have changed for them over the years has been a real learning experience. So that's one of the things that we know is so wonderful about Howlin Dog, is that they're out there trying to provide money for musicians to put out new music and to help increase this community of musicians. It's tough, for them to travel like they do, and the industry's changed. So we really want to support the people who need it and these traveling troubadours.
Right. Well, as she said, we both do house concerts, and we know all too well about how hard that is for musicians that travel, who have to pay for lodging and all these different things just to get to a show.
Yeah.
And then, a lot of them used to sell CDs or merch to kind of pay for gas money to get from here to there. And now that's all changed because most people don't have a CD player in the cars. And streaming is kind of the way people go to get their music now, and they get very little from that. And so, for them, it's a struggle. And we're just hoping our grants make a difference. It can be that they need a little money for graphic artists to do the cover of their album. They may need to pay musicians to help record a CD or music. And so these grants allow them to maybe do their first one or to finish up a project. Or when they apply for a grant, they tell us what project they want to use that money for. And all the grant recipients are either from Texas, New Mexico, or Colorado. We got about 150 applications this year, and we give 10 grants. And we've done that for 3 years. And we also give one that's called a legacy grant, which is to an artist that's been around for a while. This year's was Michael Hearn of Taos and of San Marcos. So it's really hard to make a decision to narrow that down to 10. And we certainly don't want to have less than 10. So we've got to raise some money to do that.
Yeah.
And our hope is that we can do more than 10 every year. But to keep it going, we've got to raise some money. So that's why we're here tonight. Yeah. You're going to meet Megan Burt, who was one of the recipients also this year. Am I right? This year?
Yes. I think, yes, Megan was.
And Megan is from Colorado. And tell me the name of the other one. Pat
DeSimio.
Yes. And do you know where he's from? I'm not sure.
Yes. He's from New Mexico. He's from Las Cruces.
Okay. And so, you know, we're just, I don't want to say we're begging, but we're begging.
We're begging.
We really, you know, we'd really love to make our goal because it makes us sustainable for at least another year. And we as a board use very little money to run the board or the organization. All of the money we raise goes to the grant recipients. We all do this on our own time. We use our own equipment. And Terry, who does everything, you know, I mean, like I said, we all use our own equipment. It's a gift of love from all of us board members because this is really important to us. So, you know, we just hope you can help us keep these artists to where we can continue to do the grants. So,
you know, I am still surprised at how many people don't really know about house concerts. It seems like every time we have an artist, there's somebody there who's new, and it's the first time that they've ever been to a house concert. And I know that most of the artists on their websites will have a location where you can tell them that you're interested to have a house concert. And it's really easy to do, and it's such a great way for the artists to make money because everything goes to them. That almost every house concert is that way, where all of the donations that come in go directly to that artist. So, and they love it because people actually listen to their music. You know, you're not in a crowded location. You're not where people are talking and distracted by other things, that they're really there to listen to the music, listen to the artist and the lyrics. And it's very special. So, you know, if there's anybody out there that needs either wants maybe some ideas about doing that, if you're even interested at all in doing that, you can always reach out to any of us, but to the artists that you're interested to have, because most of them have done lots of house concerts and they can help you with that. And they're super happy to do that because it's great for them. Yeah,
I think most of them end up making more money than they do at a gig that's in a bar or something like that. So, and people are listening again.
They listen. Yeah, that's
they're very tuned in to the musician. And I mean, there's a lot of emotion in a house concert too. And I think it's a very warm, comforting experience.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you real quick. So I have people that are new and come to my concerts, and they're, you know, just they don't know me very well. Someone invite them or something, and I might get a handshake or just a hello, and I try really hard to greet people. But when they leave, I get a hug every time. And I always attribute that to, you know, these people had a really good time. And so that helps me too. And it's so wonderful to watch the audience. You know, it's worth it.
That's one of my favorite things is I like to stand back where I can see the audience and you can really see how much they're enjoying it and how much they love it. Because it's just magic. And we have a lot of people who just don't listen to music anywhere else anymore, except for house concerts. And another thing is that I find rewarding is they trust us to bring them new music, which is, again, something wonderful that Howlin Dog does, and that support, because I didn't know anything about some of these musicians before I saw that they had been recipients of the grant. It's wonderful to make new connections. You know,
absolutely. All right, well, I'm going to step off stage since Susan's back and hand it over to Sandy and Susan, and you guys have a wonderful evening. I'll be backstage.
Thanks, Pam.
Thank you, Pam.
Bye.
Thanks for covering the gap. It only took me 3 minutes to go up the hill and get back down here with my guitar, but it did take me about another 3 minutes to catch my breath. So thanks for covering that gap.
It's impressive.
Yeah. Hey, Sandy, way to pivot. And thank you for being here in the first place and so flexible. And
appreciate it.
This is great. I loved coming in when you guys were talking about house concerts, because I know from the artist side, you know, there are times when I get to go play a house concert where it would take me, 5 to 8 years to curate that kind of an audience if I was just playing in a venue. And so to get to go to maybe a town I've never played in before, and the host has curated the audience for me, and the host is curating artists for their audience. It is such a rewarding way to share music, and I love that you guys think it's rewarding too, because I know you work a lot harder than probably the artists do.
But again, and I know Pam would agree, it is just such a labor of love. If I thought about not doing it anymore, I think I would be really sad.
Yeah. Well, I think that's most of my friend circles are centered around music, and it's really fun to think, oh, we're playing at Sandi's house. I know I'm going to see this person and this person and this person. It's really cool.
Yeah. And hopefully you say, and I know I'm going to get a good meal too.
Yes. That's probably the first thing I say. I say food first, people second,
Yeah. Well, we always try to feed the artist because, again, you don't have to eat a Whataburger all the time.
That's right. I know going to a house concert's house where, they'll serve a beautiful meal with like actual plates and silverware. And it's like, could you put this in a bag so I could go take it and sit in the driver's seat of my car and eat it?
I need to grab my fries out of there.
Yeah. So here we are. This is our final night of this 6-week run. 6 week. It feels a little like 6
days.
Weeks. 6 days. And it has been so fun to pop on here, and the things I have learned about some of my peers here at the we got a donation. Thanks, guys. It's working. That I've gotten to know about my the people that are running around the same roads that I'm running around, and I may not have ever known them but for Howlin' Dog, and my head is in this game most of the time, and I'm still thrilled and delighted with the new music that I get to experience just by being one of the spokes on this wheel,
Yeah.
And Megan, I have known Megan for a while. I was reminded that she was a Songwriters Serenade winner in 2015. I'd kind of spaced that, and then she and I got to play at a show together maybe in 2022 or something. It was kind of felt like it was really close after pandemic closures and stuff. But man, I've had so much fun listening to her this week. I've been streaming her stuff, and she's just a delight and makes it look effortless, although I know from reading about her that it hasn't been. So that's going to be a fun conversation.
And then did I hear that she was playing at 04 Center?
She's not at 04 Center. That's one of our other grantees, Ruby Dice. Megan and Sarah are playing a house concert in Estes Park.
Right. Okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I believe August 29th. Let me look at that.
And that's at Pam's, right?
That's at Pam's house. Yeah. So Pam's putting her money where our mouth is.
Yeah. Thanks, Pam.
Yeah. Thanks, Pam. And yay, you guys, good news. Both of our artists are here. So we're going to talk to Megan first, but that's going to be in about 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
Glad you're here, Megan, and glad you're here, Pat. We'll talk to you a little bit later. So we've had a great week. People have been very generous, and Pam just let me know that's October 22nd, not August 29th. I'm getting my dates confused. Thanks, Pam.
Okay.
We've had, it's been really fun to see people show up in their comments online, and to just know that they've got their eyes on Howlin' Dog. And some of the donations that have come in from musicians has been really cool, because we do understand how important it is to support a community. We probably all put solo singer-songwriter on our resumes, but we all know that is not anywhere near the truth. We are all standing on the shoulders of giants and
Yeah.
really depending on the kindness of strangers, you know. And so I think Howlin Dog is great at connecting the dots for people. We have, you know, this week with our FUNDrive, any donation amount is going to get some sort of a reward.
Mhm.
So just besides the feel goodness of donating to a worthy cause, we've got, I'm going to put this up, we've got some incentives to encourage giving.
Nice.
And if you give up to $50, anything $50 or less, you'll get a sticker in the mail. Terry will be mailing out this stuff probably sometime next week. We'll let her do her math problem and figure out where everything needs to go, and then she'll be sending some stuff out. So $50 or less gets you a sticker. $50 to $100 gets you a sticker and a CD of your choice of one of the artists that we have awarded grants to, and
Okay,
that's
great.
a choice of 30 people because we're in our third year and we've put out 30 grants.
That's a lot of music right there that somebody could get for,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
$50
right.
to $100 plus
That's
a
right.
sticker.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, come
And
on.
then my favorite is the handwritten lyrics. If you go and look at some of our artists and you find a song that you love, you can have them write out the lyrics
Yeah.
for you. And I just love that. It feels so personal, you know.
You know, and that the handwritten lyrics, I have a number of handwritten lyrics in the house.
Yep.
And I love it when people come in and, you know, they're looking because I've got stuff everywhere. But people seem to always zero in on that because it's really special to see that.
Yeah.
And not just be able to read it, but it really is in their handwriting, which
Yeah.
seems kind of silly maybe, but it's very special. It's very special to have that. So yeah, go
Yeah.
and look at all of the amazing songs that these guys have written, and there's probably more than one that you want lyrics to.
Yeah. So and so of course you can always donate twice at the $100 to $200 level and get two handwritten lyrics.
Two.
And what are you going to put those in? You might need a tote bag to put those in, and you can get one of those if you donate between the $200 and $300 level. $300 to $400 level gets you a tote and a patch. And our patch looks like this. I'm going to put it up in the right-hand corner. It's kind of cool. It's also on our hoodie that you can get if you give $500.
What is the sticker? Is the sticker look like that too?
The sticker, I believe, looks like this.
Ah,
Yeah.
love that Howlin' Dog.
Yes. So here's the $500. No, this is actually if you become a monthly donor. So the monthly supporter is it. You got to give $25 a month. That turns out to be about $300 a year, and you get the hoodie and the tote and the patch. And these are, I think Terry does a great job. She gets merchandise every year that's specific to that year, and we get some T-shirts made that have all the artists from that year on the back of the T-shirt. So each year, you know, is kind of commemorating the people that got the grants that year.
And that's an easy way to do it, to just do it month to month. And then you don't have to worry about it. You just put it in there, it's done, it's good, and you get all this cool stuff. And you get to know that you're really, really helping out some musicians.
That's right. I heard Don talking about this when he was on that monthly donor. I mean, we're doing a big push this week. We're really we have a goal that we want to meet. It's $20,000. We spend about 35 every year just on the grants.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, we are doing a big push. We've got lots of great people that do support us on a regular basis, and that monthly patron spot helps us plan for what we're going to be able to do. And so we love all the donations. I'm getting a note Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes. See, I'm not the money person. We spend $41,000 a year.
41,000. Yeah.
41. Yeah. So, good thing I'm not in charge of that, or somebody would have gotten ripped off. Uh, but
And
you
we
know,
got another donation, I think, too.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice,
Good job.
guys. Thanks. I hang on. I gotta put this up on the screen.
It reminds me of Batman.
I
Pow.
know, me too. Pow, bam,
Yeah.
biff, whop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was always a good one.
Uh, so yeah, we are. We're really close to our goal, and we need to. We really want to try it tonight. Oh, hey, everybody.
Hi.
What
Hi.
happened there? Good thing nobody was changing their clothes. Hang on, I'm taking y'all out again. What's happening? I think a raindrop. Y'all, I'm getting a little rain out here
Oh, no.
under the umbrella. It's gentle. It's gentle, and we
Well,
need
it
rain.
does look like the clouds have kind of evened out. There's not this big.
You know
hulking
why
one
that
behind
is?
you.
Is because they're right over the top of my head, Sandy. That's okay. That's all right. We're good. We're under a beach umbrella, so we should be okay.
Is Kip there with you?
She is over in the trees. I think she's a little smarter than I am, or she could be up in the boathouse. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I've been broadcasting down here from the lake just because my internet works back better down here with the big open, a wide open space. You might
Wide
say,
open
one might
spaces.
say. um, but it does leave me a little element. So
Yeah.
if I'm coming at you like I'm a news reporter reporting on a hurricane or something like that, just forgive me. Um, yeah, it's been so fun to be a part of this group. The collaborations that we're seeing happen with some of the Howlin' Dog people. Speaking of Miss Megan Burt, she and one of our other grantees, Sarah Golden, are going to play a house concert in Estes Park this fall. And Sarah Golden and Sarah's a go-getter, man. As soon as she got the clearance to be in the Howlin' Dog family, she started writing songs with everybody and booking gigs with everybody. And she's making the most of the opportunity that it is when you get exposed to a new community, and so we've written some songs together. We've played some shows together. We're booking ourselves as a duo that we're calling Seriously Funny. That's what we're calling our
That's
duo.
perfect. Because y'all played at my house and y'all were seriously funny.
It's fun. It's really
It was
fun.
great. Yeah.
So just that kind of stuff. I always say this when I'm talking about co-writing, is that you're more likely to generate a spark if you're hitting two pieces of flint together rather than just one piece of flint, going and hitting yourself on the couch or on the wall or whatever. And that's what we're seeing happen with some of our artists with Howlin' Dog. It is so easy to get stuck in for me to get stuck in a real Susan Gibson bubble, where I'm out there playing Susan Gibson songs, booking Susan Gibson gigs, and solo in the car, live by myself. It's so easy to get so isolated in this job when you have 23 and a half hours by yourself, and then maybe an hour, 90 minutes with other people. And so getting to be involved with Howlin' Dog and has helped me keep connections going, and I encourage all of our artists to make use of that,
Yeah.
because it is, we're alongside of the financial grants that we're giving, we're also I'm sorry. Put a towel over my computer. We're also offering workshops where education is a part of our mission statement, and so we're doing songwriting workshops. We're doing we've got one in December that Eliza and Don and I will do. We just had Teresa Studiem, who is one of our grant winners, do a workshop on sync licensing, which is getting your music placed in TV, movies, Netflix,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So, people are pooling their resources, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, internet. I just don't want my computer to get wet. So I'm just gonna be with you guys. I know. So I feel a little ridiculous, but I don't care. I really believe in this. I really believe in this, and so I hope we can convince some other people to believe too, and I hope that I don't have to borrow some grant money from someone to get a new laptop. That's why I'm under this towel right now.
Come to a house concert, Susan.
Yeah, I will be playing. Yeah. So anyway, it's a wonderful group of people doing a wonderful thing, and it just keeps getting bigger by the year. And as we're seeing on this broadcast, it's getting bigger by the day. To see people come in and join us, and I think the rain is going to pass here in just a second.
Cracking me up.
Hey, okay. So we got a couple minutes before we bring Megan on. I'm hoping she's in a warm, dry spot. Or a cool, dry spot. Warm, dry spot probably doesn't sound too good to you guys down there in Texas.
Yeah, real dry.
Yeah. But we are, I can see there's a break. There's a break in the clouds.
Okay.
And that's good. Okay, I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good. I'm going to keep that towel right there. Just in case. We will go to any lengths, people. Never doubt our perseverance on wrangling some money for the next batch of artists that you don't even know that you love yet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. You don't even know what you need.
Yeah.
Because until they just show up, and then you're like, oh my gosh, where were they? How did I not know about these people?
Yeah, that's right. I think about that. I've thought about that all week long. Everybody that I've been listening to all week long has had a song that I thought, how did I not? That is right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
How have I not ever heard that song before? And so, it's been so great. I want everybody to have that experience of discovery. And and I say this, Megan's been doing this for a minute, y'all. Like she, the fact that everybody in the Americana nation doesn't know her name and know her songs baffles me, because she is
It was probably a tree branch, but it looked like a claw.
it was my guitar headstock.
Okay.
I would move a little faster if it was a tree branch coming down on me. I'm so sorry to be so distracted, y'all. It's really going to be nice when Megan comes in here to focus us a little bit. And you know what? I think that's going to happen here in 2 shakes. So let me do my fancy camera trick.
Okay.
And we're gonna put this up. Sandi and I are gonna go away for just a second. We're gonna bring Megan on, and then Sandi and I will be right back so that she's in the right camera spot. So give us 2 seconds. Here we go. Oh, it's working. It's working.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
Megan.
Hello.
Great to see you.
Great to see you.
Where are you sitting right now?
I am in a warm, dry spot.
Are you?
Although the tint in your hair looks so picturesque.
Yeah.
I'm having a Fabio moment. I'm having a very Fabio moment.
You really are. This is high production value.
It's good TV.
Yeah.
Good TV.
Oh my gosh, how you been?
I'm good. I'm just outside of Denver, Colorado. I'm at a house concert, and I just was with Alexa Wildish, who earlier this week.
Yes, she was a great conversation. She got to talk with our board members, Martin and Heather, and I got to eavesdrop on that. I didn't know much about her before this week. Do you do a lot of shows with her?
We hang a lot. Yeah.
Mhm.
We're both in the Front Range in Colorado, and I have a lady choir of a bunch of women. The towel. And then I host a songwriting night once a month, and she's at both of those things, and we play shows together. So yeah, we're always
Oh, great.
in the sphere for sure.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
And Martin's
Well,
great. Martin and I are playing a show in October together. So
oh, good. Oh, would that be in Colorado?
yeah, a few in Colorado with Jackson Emmer.
Oh, love that guy.
He
Yeah.
was a songwriter, serenade person too, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. He and I have done some workshops together.
Yeah.
And
In
I
Montana.
love in Montana.
Yeah.
And I love hearing him talk about his writing process and how gentle and encouraging he is to everyone that gets to sit across the table from him.
I love that.
Yeah. Have you ever written with him?
I haven't. No.
Yeah. We did one. We were in the middle of the workshop and people went out for their lunch break, and I had a line that I'd given as a prompt, and he and I wrote this awesome it took about 6 minutes to write it. You know what I mean? It's terrible. And that's okay.
I love a terrible song that takes.
Me too. Takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
I don't think you have any terrible songs, Megan, unless you're just keeping them to yourself.
Well, yeah. What do you think I'm going to do? Leak them all?
What's your process like? I know, I feel like I know you because we've sat in a room together and played songs together, but I've been Googling you this week. I don't know if you can tell.
How are my
if you could feel that.
Me
So
too.
you're the one upping my stats.
That's right. I am. And I will continue to do that. I will continue to up your stats because I am a fan. I am a fan of what you do. And it's been really kind of neat to look at your background. And Megan, when I have played with you, the word that comes to my mind is effortless.
Oh.
Because your songs feel like they've always been. You know what I mean? They're really well crafted songs and really gut punchy and heartfelt. And I know your path has not been effortless. I know you have, I think now after reading about you, resilient would be the word that I would think of as an artist. Can you talk about that a little bit? About what it is to have resilience as an artist? What does that look like? What happens if you don't have it?
Well, that's kind of you. You must have really done the deep dive Google because
I did.
I think I know what you're talking about, and that's not something I talk about a ton. But yeah, I've had
and you don't have to.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't until prompted. But yeah, I've had a lot of weird health stuff in my adult life. And I've had to heal myself from 2 pretty major multi-year bouts of weird health stuff. So but
I mean, when your body is your instrument, that's tough.
Yeah, I would say on the second one happened in 2019, right before the world shut down. And I definitely went through a period of just feeling sort of betrayed by music, which made no sense because it had nothing to do with music, but it was the illness had nothing to do with being a musician, but somehow that's where I put my anger about it. But then I used music to heal from it and wrote a record about sort of coming out of the depths of rock bottom. And so it ended up being the thing that healed me out of it too.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I know this. I'm sure you do this too. get asked to play benefits for people. I've had a benefit played for my behalf when I had a car wreck and broke my arm, and so I was kind of out of work and medical bills piling up. And I often say we are each other's insurance policy. Like there's not a lot of certainties in the music business, except for the people that you come across and meet. And I can see how the uncertainty, the shifting of the music business would, I could blame that when things go wrong, for sure.
For sure. I love that you said that, because I talk about all the time, especially with Kickstarters, because I feel like Kickstarter is like the best example of music is socialism, sort of, because we all just like share $25 around. It's just like $50 or something. It's just like it goes around. And I remember one of my posts when I did my Kickstarter a few years ago for a record is I went through my previous one and I listed all the musicians that I had contributed to the Kickstarter and that contributed to mine. It's just like, we all just are taking a turn.
Yeah.
Making a record.
That's right.
It's awesome. Until Howlin Dog comes in and then rescues all of us. But
yeah, so we got a lot of work to do, people, because we do,
you know, rescuing to do.
Yeah. Well, and you know, we've heard every artist I think that we've had on here this week has mentioned that the money was helpful, but the peer support, the being welcomed into a group, you know, that was as important as the finances. Just the money is just a physical thing that says, I believe in what you're doing and I want to see you do more of it, you know? And so, but like, I noticed this during the pandemic. When I had to quit playing music during the pandemic, I almost felt like I got a raise, because it pointed out how inefficient I was at the touring and how much money I was spending at doing my job. You know, it's kind of an expensive job. And so, and it's not getting any cheaper, you know, at $4.25 a gallon. Or Colorado is even more expensive, and they have 85 octane. And I need 87 octane, so I always have to buy the mid-grade.
Oh,
so, you know.
Almost $5 in Colorado right now.
I know.
I can't imagine what it must be in LA. Ooh. Me
neither. Good thing they have a little better public transportation out there.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, it's you know, having a couple $1,000 come in at a crucial part in your process of making a record. Did you have something earmarked specifically when you got the grant? Did you know before you got the grant what you would use it on if you got it? What was that thing?
I needed it for mixing.
Yeah.
Because I made a record with with an engineer producer that doesn't mix, and so I had like that was an expense that had to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it was very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. For those of you guys out there on the internet that have never been a part of making a record, you spend all your time in the studio laying down a bunch of parts, and then someone has to pick through all of those and figure out the best one and where it sits in the mix. And that is an arduous process. Especially that if you've been, you know, listening to those songs for a couple weeks, like your ears are kind of exhausted, and you need to find someone else that can kind of go through all the stuff and pull out the best performances of things.
Yeah, it's good to have some fresh blood in a record making process, for sure.
Yeah.
I get so deep in it. I just like I am insufferable to make a record with.
Are you picky? Are you real picky?
I am, and the longer it sits, you know, like if we've worked on it and then some time's passed and you come back to it, I inevitably am like, I should probably redo that. I've redone drums on records before. I mean, I'm the worst.
Yay!
Yay!
Hey,
That
man,
means
thanks.
money.
You just got us some money. Yeah, that means
Awesome.
there's money. So would you say are you a perfectionist?
Oh, to the G.
Are you?
I'm working on it. I'm recovering. I'm trying to
Yeah.
recover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with perfectionism? Because that shuts me down.
It's
That
really hard. It's really hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I end up playing live so much, I think, because I love that you can't make it perfect. You just go do the thing. And I think, I just think about albums as legacy work and hope that, we all make records and put them out and put all this time and effort into it, of course. But like, I love the idea of someone finding my album in 100 years after I'm dead, and being like, check that, there's so many records that I've found and fallen in love with of artists that are no longer with us. And like, that to me is so special. Like, that's legacy work. So when I make a record, I think about that. Like, this is legacy work and I want it to be right.
Yeah.
So that's to answer your question, but that's where my brain goes.
Do you ever sometimes find, though, that the magic and the beauty is in just the spontaneity of what happens when you're playing live and try to create that on a record?
For sure. Yeah. I have this new Western band, and it's sort of forcing me into that because we operate very much, we're called Road Pony, and we operate very much as a democracy, and people like recording live, and everyone's like very, very talented. And so it's been good for me to not be fully in charge of a project. It helps. It's teaching me how to like go a little bit. I can't, the buck doesn't stop with me. It stops with all of us. So
yeah,
I've gotten better. I've watched my trajectory change. I think the more that you do anything, like I remember when I moved to New York, my perspective on songwriting really shifted because I was writing so much that I stopped being really precious about songs because I learned to trust that I would just write another one. And I feel like as a songwriter, that's such a important place to get to, where you trust that you always have another song in you.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that is sort of slowly happening with recording for me, like trusting that like there will be another record. This is just a snapshot in time. Like,
yeah.
So, yeah.
Good.
So, the writing of the record is such a internal kind of thing, and the recording of the record is such an external thing that, and the performing, I mean, then you go out and you play that out and play those songs 1,000 times. And where is that line for you, like with being able to balance that? Do you consider yourself like an introverted extrovert or a true introvert? Or
yeah, I think so. I like both. I think if I had to pick, I would probably pick songwriting. But
would you?
But don't make me pick.
No, we won't make you pick. You know what we're gonna make you do is pick a song to play right now.
Okay.
Will you would you mind just strumming and singing a few bars to make sure we got good microphones on you and stuff? Good.
Hey, can you hear me play this song?
Yeah. So Dawn, I unchecked all of the stuff. That's me. Okay. We're Sandi and I are gonna go away, and then we'll be here in the backstage listening, and you just play your little heart out and play us a song.
Okay. This is a song called Wild Horses, not the one you're thinking of. This is one I wrote, and this is on the record that the Howlin dog is helping me finish. I wanna ride on the backs of the wild horses. Every day you get to make a new start, following the wind, rushing up against the stars. I wanna ride on the backs of the wild horses. We hold the keepers of our secrets from the past, with all the stories of our elders on their backs, carrying the courage of the ages steadfast. And I need to remember who I am, and I need to run free again. I look to the guardians. I wanna ride on the backs of the wild horses, feel the rush of my innocence behind us. Every day you get to make a new start, following the wind, brushing up against the stars. I wanna ride on the backs of the wild horses. Everywhere they've been is every home. They stand confident and bold, serving to the sky, sovereign on their own. They got a fire you'll never break. They got a spirit you'll never claim. They are a mystery you will never name. Just flesh and sweat between us, no mention of the miles. Letting their hearts lead us into the wild. I wanna ride, I wanna ride, I wanna ride, I wanna ride, I wanna ride on the backs of the wild horses, feel the rush of my innocence behind us. Every day you get to make a new start, following the wind, brushing up against the stars. I wanna ride on the backs of the wild horses. I wanna ride on the backs of the wild horses. I wanna ride on the backs. Yeah, I wanna ride. Thanks.
That's beautiful.
Thanks. Was the video okay?
Oh, it sounded great.
Great.
Yeah. Let me make sure that my voice isn't coming through your computer speakers to my computer. Are you getting any kind of an echo or feedback or anything? Okay. Oh, Megan, that was beautiful. That
Thanks.
was really beautiful. So that's on your upcoming record?
Upcoming, yeah.
Wait, do you have any timelines for that?
Not yet. Not
Not
quite.
yet. Okay. Okay. Yep. It'll be here when it gets here.
As we round into the end of the year, it'll probably be early next year. 'Cause,
Oh,
you
nice. Okay.
can really release a record in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just now getting that. Like
Really?
the last record, when I put out my last record in 2019, it was like October of 2019,
Yeah.
which means by the time the world had shut down in 2020, it was already last year's record. And I thought, you got some applause here on the screen. I'm going to share them.
Oh,
Sarah only clapped for you once. You'll have to give her a hard time about that when y'all play your show together. That was beautiful.
thanks.
Where do you feel like you get your inspiration to write from? What motivates you to write songs? It surely can't just be I need to put out another record.
I just like wait for that like heart tug, you know, where you just like, so you feel something so deeply. The only way to process it is to like rhyme, turn it into rhyme. Yeah.
I love that about Sarah's paying attention. I love that about the how the songwriting process, where you zoom in and zoom out and zoom in and zoom out. It's almost exposure therapy to an idea.
Yeah.
Where you get lots of different perspectives in that, getting real close to it and telling your truth, and then you gotta say it in 9 syllables. You know what I mean? And so I think there's a lot to be learned from that.
Yeah.
What do your songs teach you when you're writing them?
I've never been asked that question.
Oh, I just pulled a Barbara Walters on you.
You really did. I'm like, gosh. I don't know. I don't know if they teach me as much as they like remind me who I am.
That's beautiful.
No, they like remind me who I want to be, and that it's more like they like steer me back to myself.
There was a quote that you had in I don't know what your bio or whatever, but it was something about playing your honesty.
Yeah. It's like, it's sort of like a truth serum. It's like, are you being who you are? Because songs, I think songs, we all know when songs are lying or not.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a pretty cagey person. I'm like a pretty private person, and I can't be that in songs. And so it's like, it's sort of like, is my it's my opportunity to be fully authentic and truthful with the world, because I probably won't be otherwise.
Yeah.
Well,
and
yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I just like, and I can't handle songs that are lying. Like I can't, like I am like, I just get the ick, I'm like, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
So that's always sort of my, did I do it well?
Yeah. I think too, people that are into the kind of thing that you're doing probably have a good, excuse my language, I don't know what our cussing policy is here, but like bullshit detector. You know what I mean? Like that is that's probably pretty present in most of your audiences. Yeah. Because you've been doing it for long enough to gather people to you that want that authentic kind of writing and that sincerity. I was thinking this when you were singing, is there's such a sincerity in your voice, Megan. It is, I believe every word you sing, I mean, I don't really believe you that much when we're talking here, but when you sing it, I believe every single word.
Then that's exactly how I want it. Very on brand.
Oh my gosh. Well, would you, Sandi, I don't mean to jump in front of you, but can we have her play another song?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to go away and put you on the big screen.
Okay. I'm going to play a song called When Somebody Loves You. I'm going to dedicate it to Howlin Dog Group because this is a song I wrote for some friends getting married, but it was inspired by this idea that when you have someone who loves you and believes in you, you can fly further and faster and higher because you know that someone has your back. So this is for y'all tonight. You can jump, catch the wind, do it over again, discover the edge of your wings. You can lose, you can win, there's a place to begin when somebody loves you. You can leave, you can stay, come in close, push away. You can find out whoever you are. Kick the can down the road, you'll always be home when somebody loves you. You can cry, you can change, you can make your mistakes, you can fly, you can fall, you can give it your all. Go ahead, roll the dice, make your mark on this life, 'cause somebody loves you. You can cry, you can change, you can make your mistakes, you can fly, you can fall, and give it your all. Go ahead, roll the dice, make your mark on this life, 'cause somebody loves you. Somebody loves you. Somebody loves
Oh,
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Thanks.
Oh.
sorry, I wasn't fast enough with checking that box on the mic settings. Wait, Megan, I gotta say, you lucked out being on the last day because it took me 6 days, 5 days to figure out how to get the mic settings where they sound good. But you sound great.
Oh,
You
lucky.
sound really great.
Thank you.
Okay, I got a question for you, and I know we're gonna let you go. Sandy, do you have any questions?
Well, when
Megan?
will you be in Texas?
I host a women's songwriting retreat in Texas every January. And when I get it together, I usually book a show around that too.
Okay.
So this year it's the week of January 11th, and hopefully I'll have a show also.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll be in touch about that.
Okay, great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I had a question based on my Googling of you. I got to see a video of you playing a set at Red Rocks, which is to me the pinnacle of the live
Yeah.
music kind of venue.
Yeah.
And then I got to see you play with the Colorado Symphony on
Yeah.
a song called Anchor. Did you
Yeah.
do a whole set with them, or was
I
that
did a mini set. I did like 6 songs. Yeah.
man, that was stunning. And now you're at a house concert right now.
Yeah.
And so what, you go play in 10 minutes or something?
Well, I'm gonna sing some harmonies with Lauren Freehoff and Edie Carey, but also I get to be a spectator for some.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna let you go. Let me ask, what do each of those different settings do for you as an artist? House concert, Red Rocks with a band, Colorado Symphony.
Mostly just like deep confusion.
Okay, I'll buy that.
Because you're writing. I mean, I've never admitted this to anyone publicly, but the day after I played the symphony, I was in like a corporate hotel playing covers. The gig after the symphony, I didn't even give myself 24 hours to revel in like the symphony in a dress playing my own music. And it just, me being a musician at this level is just like such high highs, and then just weird gigs to pay the bills, and then like weird gigs because they're weird, and then like beautiful gigs. So you're like, this is why we do this. And it's a mind.
Yes, we all know what you're thinking. Yeah.
But that's a really good thing for you to say, because for so many people, like for me, I would think, oh my God, she's playing the symphony. Imagine the other things that she's doing. Never thinking that you'd be in a hotel playing covers the next day.
Yeah.
I know,
but it's so not linear.
Right.
The trajectory it's an EKG,
Well, Susan, you have to know that better than all of us, or as well as any of us.
I do know it.
We're riding these waves, and if you're a lifer and you just love it enough to be crazy enough to keep going, then that's all we're going to keep doing, is just keep riding like this insane highs, and then like some decently low lows, and most of it is in the middle.
Yeah, that's
most
right.
of it is just like really great.
Yeah. Well, this has been really great, Megan. I hope you have. So those of you watching that are in Colorado, she's going to be in Estes Park with Sarah Golden. That's going to be a great show at our friend Pam Leitner's house concert. And if you haven't been to a house concert, Pam Leitner and Sandi Mueller, those are it's a hard place to start because they're really great. But I hope you have a wonderful show tonight, Megan, and thank you so much for taking the time to be here tonight. I know you're busy, and I hope you just stay busy. Just keep being busy.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I'm so grateful for what you all do for artists and musicians. Thank you for the support. Thanks for the love. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you got it. It's truly our pleasure to be able to link ourselves to you. You know what I mean?
Well, back at you.
All right, you go have it. Knock 'em dead. Knock 'em live.
Okay.
Bye. Oh,
hey,
she was so
that
great.
was good.
Oh,
yeah,
she
that was good.
I don't think with her voice, she couldn't do anything but tell the truth.
Yeah.
In her songs,
right?
Yeah.
Like
that first song, there was this little break in her voice, and I just thought, oh, I love that. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Me too.
Really great.
Well, so she said January.
January she does the songwriting workshop, and I think she said somewhere around the 11th. So I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that. I had her website here somewhere. Let me see.
I'm up there. I'm on it.
Oh, there we go. I'm going to put that up on the screen so that those of you that are right next to your computers, you can go ahead and put her website in your search bar and check her out. She is really good, and it looks like she's gonna have a wonderful new album coming out early next year, maybe late next year. Who knows? We just know
Yeah.
that when it's here, it'll be wonderful. So thanks everybody for, I'm going to throw some little love up on the screen. Thank you guys for listening. Sarah, thank you for being here.
Thanks, Sarah.
Aren't you on stage right now, Sarah?
Yeah,
She might be.
that's right. That's where Donna Terry went.
Yeah. All of our Howlin' Dog people are all in one group at Society Hall. Speaking of that, we're going to be doing a live fundraiser for Howlin' Dog. It's the day after the barn dance, and that is September 13th.
13th, yeah. I'm
And,
so looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It'll be Don Richmond, of course, Walt Wilkins, who is a sustaining member of Howlin' Dog Records and a wonderful songwriter, Ben Jones, who was one of our grantees this last year, Eliza Gilkison, who's a board member, and myself will be up there. And you can get tickets at societyhall.org if you want to join us for live and in person. And at that gig, I believe Robert will be running the sound, so we won't have that messy thing of him forgetting to check a box on the mic setting.
Check the oil. Yeah.
So I want to do a little. I want to pass the tip jar a little bit and come back to some of our incentives that you can get if you donate during this fundraiser week. We're really trying to meet a goal here, people, and we want to raise $20,000 this week. And I think the last. I don't know. You can check me on this, Sandy, but the last thing I saw was we needed $1,175.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think that's right. I think it was right at 18 something.
So that would be 4 monthly donors, 4 people that signed up to be a monthly donor.
25 a month, right?
$25 a month. You can always give more, but the standard is $25. It's automatically taken out. I'm also a monthly donor.
Yeah, us too.
And I love that I don't have to think about it. And you know, it just works really well. They handle it really well. And if you sign up to be a monthly donor, tonight is our last opportunity for the fund raising thing. But I don't know. I don't. Yeah, you can do it at anytime. Do you get the hoodie and the goodies if you don't do it today during
that may be a special for the fundraiser.
We should maybe find that out. I wonder who we could ask. Pam, will you text Terry and ask her if the hoodie goodies are going out with the monthly donor package? I bet it is, because I haven't heard anyone say otherwise. I bet it is part of that.
Well, this is a very generous group, so it probably is always, maybe it's always the way.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
Let's hopefully not commit them to doing something that they weren't going to do, but
you know,
it'll be fine.
If it gets us a lot more monthly donors,
yeah, totally.
I'll give them mine.
Right.
It's just gently worn.
That's right. It's already been worn in, broken in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best way to have a sweatshirt.
That's right. I think stolen sweatshirts are always the best.
Oh, my favorite sweatshirt is a stolen sweatshirt.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
My niece left it there. I hope she's not watching. She left it there at Thanksgiving, maybe 3 years ago. And it is just my absolute favorite. And she asked once if I still had it. And I said, not sure I can find it, which was true.
That was
now I know where it is.
Oh, that's great.
4 monthly donors. That's it, guys. Come on.
That's it. So we're going to have Pat DeSimio up here in just a minute. But, you know, we have given out, we've only been doing this for 3 years. And in 3 years, we have given out 30 grants. We have given out over $100,000 of money to 30 different artists in order to help them get started or help them get finished with the project. And it's amazing that that in such a short time, we kind of hit the ground running, and I love how effective it is to spend our money on artists. I'm getting a good wind going here. Can you?
I can
Are
see
you
your
getting?
hair.
Oh, there
Oh,
goes
no.
my umbrella.
Is it in the water?
It's
You
in
need
the
to go
water.
take it?
Hey, will you talk to Pat I'm going to bring Pat on. You talk to Pat. I
Okay.
have to get it before it blows away in the water.
Okay, go get it.
Okay, I'm going away. Here you come, Pat.
Okay.
Happy hunting,
Hi,
Susan.
Pat.
Hey, Sandy.
Hi, Susan. I think you heard that Susan is chasing her umbrella.
Yes.
So we'll let her do that. It's very lovely to meet you.
Oh, likewise, Sandy.
I have been listening to a lot of your music over the last few days, just trying to get acquainted. And I really love the title of the Old Pharmaceuticals.
Oh, thanks, Old Time Pharmaceuticals. Yeah, the band name, recreational and therapeutic folk music.
It's so, and it is therapeutic. It is.
Thanks. It is for me, and I'm
Yeah.
glad it's working similarly for you.
I can barely hear you, and I don't know if that's
Okay.
me or.
Let's see here.
Okay.
I wonder if the mic volume is. How's this?
Oh, that's much better.
There we go.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. So, because this is all new to me, though, but I do kind of want to talk to you or ask you about your writing process. How do you get started, or is it different all the time?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So you take the songs as they come to you. If they drop out of the ether more or less fully formed and you wind up with something in 6 minutes, wonderful. And every once in a while that does happen. It's magical when you get into a moment where you have an idea and you're in a mindset and the emotions are there and the imagery's there and the melody's there, and it comes out pretty much fully formed. More often, though, what I'll do is just sit down with a guitar or another instrument and just kind of noodle and let myself feel emotions, especially emotions triggered by the music. Yeah. And then when there's something that's defined enough and effective enough, I'll record it. And it becomes what I like to call a song seed. Not necessarily a full idea, or not necessarily a full melody yet, but a building block, a growing point.
Do you write those down and then go back to it, or do you just remember?
Oh yeah, I'll write them down. Although the ones that get priority for lyrics are the ones that stick in my head and won't leave.
Right. When you're doing those ordinary things and you just can't get that out of your head, you have your own little earworm.
Exactly. And in that case, it's important not to put lyrics down too early. Otherwise, they can get stuck for a while, and you might wind up spending a decade or so writing lyrics again and again and again while the old ones hang out, eating up bandwidth.
Yeah. Hi, Susan. Did you get the umbrella?
I did.
Good.
Got the umbrella. I didn't have to die. My options were go wade in the water and pull it out of the lake, or wait for it to sink and hope it's there when we're done with the broadcast. So I waded in the water. Thanks for your patience. Hey, Pat, I didn't get a very nice hello to you. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, what an adventure. I'm just imagining this solitary umbrella floating upside down off across the lake like Arthur to Avalon.
It was very literary. It was very literary, and then I thought, I'm going to be in trouble if I lose that umbrella. Thanks for your patience and your flexibility. What did I miss? You were talking about songwriting, and I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead.
A little discussion of writing processes, talking about how amazing it is when a song plops out fully formed in 6 minutes or so, but how more often there's some cultivations of setting up of opportunities.
Yeah. So what I came in and heard you say was that you will not hesitate. You will you will not put your lyrics down so you don't get attached to them too quickly. Is that
Mhm.
is that kind of the gist?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
part of it. But I'm usually much stronger at writing lyrics. I came to songwriting from poetry,
Ah,
traditional narrative poetry,
okay.
um, and so I feel much more comfortable writing lyrics. But that means I really have to get the melody down
Right.
first. I can put good lyrics to pretty much any melody,
Uh-huh.
but if I come up with lyrics first, the melody
Oh,
might be
that's
a little
interesting.
perfunctory.
I gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fascinating. I so start lyrically most of the time. Like I think I can count on one hand how many songs have started with a melody that gets stuck in my head. Uh, and it feels like my lyrics will tell me what size of a space I'm trying to fill. So it kind of gives me two pieces of the puzzle already.
Yeah,
So, so are you doing that in your phone and singing melodies to yourself in your phone, or you
all the
find it on your
time.
instrument all the time?
It's
Oh, that's
my
great.
version of Sudoku.
Nice. What what was your first instrument? Guitar? Don't you play multiple instruments or
Oh no, my friend and bandmate Abby plays pretty much
okay.
everything,
Okay,
and then
okay.
Hannah, my partner in the grant,
Mhm.
Yeah.
plays mainly guitar and keyboard and has a phenomenal voice.
She does
I,
have a
I
phenomenal voice.
Yeah.
I think I'd call my primary instrument the pin, but
Very,
Okay.
yeah.
And
on the
are you and
guitar.
Hannah writing together? Are you writing songs together?
Sometimes together, more often giving feedback to each other, helping
Okay.
polish and shape pieces that are
Oh
in
yeah.
progress.
That's so important. You know, I wrote in a vacuum where I didn't let anybody see anything until it was all the way done.
Crystallized.
Yeah. And I kind of robbed myself of some opportunities to get a perspective that I could not get to myself. You know, I could not give that to myself.
Right? There's often just that one line or two that you know what you mean, but
Yeah,
does the listener?
that's right. That's right. So with that as your process, like, do you have songs that are hanging out for a couple of months before they're finished or longer or
Oh, absolutely. Um, most songs, when I have something that I want to write about, an idea that's interesting, or even a melody that's interesting, um, it takes at minimum usually 6 months, sometimes to a decade or longer,
wow,
for the
yeah.
right lyrics to come together. It's
Yeah.
very much a low simmer, but
Yeah. I love
there
that.
there
Yeah.
there are usually a half dozen pieces going at any given time or more.
Right. Right. That's great. So you had a band called the Old Time
Old time
Pharmaceuticals?
pharmaceuticals, yeah, still
All
do.
right. And you're still in that group.
Oh,
And
absolutely,
then you have is Abby one of the Old Time Pharmaceutical
exactly, yeah.
bandmates?
Mhm.
Okay. Is Hannah? Zara?
So we've decided to go with Hannah Zara and the old time pharmaceuticals. Good old
Okay.
conjunction.
Okay. Because there's, that when we were looking, there was a lot of great information on Hannah, and I just feel like we're getting to learn about you right now.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Uh,
how did you guys meet?
so Las Cruces, New Mexico, where I've lived since 2012, is this wonderful, small, artistic, creative, scrappy place. Um, my wife and I moved here to start a makerspace, basically like a
Okay.
giant community workshop and community center. All sorts
Oh,
of
that's great.
tools, training in how to use them, and then all of the projects you can do, all of the good you can do with well-equipped, well-meaning people and a nonprofit structure.
Yeah.
Um, but one of the other delightful things about Las Cruces is all of the little artist groups that pop up.
Uh
And
huh.
one of those was a place simply called The Farm, this beautiful bohemian um, farmhouse just on the outskirts of the city. A big, great room, perfect for jam sessions. and from one of the members of that community, Chris Escarcega Smith, who went up to where Hannah was living in Nebraska. Hannah came down to crash at the farm for a spell and jam, make music. And while Hannah was in town, our good friend now, Daryl Purpose, came through to play. And Hannah heard about the show, came out, was really impressed by Daryl, and also before and after the show was almost entirely silent, writing lyrics to one of my favorite pieces of hers.
Oh,
song called
wow.
The Toy. But in brief, Daryl had set up a songwriting camp, Camp Ned in Nederland. And
Okay.
had gone the year previously and looked at what Daryl was doing, looked at how much it obviously costs, looked at how much we were paying, and decided this is a nonprofit, right? Clearly. Turned out it wasn't at that point, but we fixed that pretty quickly. But anyhow,
I was. I'm sorry. Keep going, Pat. I'm sorry.
In brief, Hannah went to the next Camp Ned, and we really loved each other's music and what we were trying to do with it. This notion of creating kind of crystallized moments where life is more accessible in all of its fullness, and that ideally you get to share with people who are singing along with you.
Yeah. Well, I know one of the things that I read was about how when you bring like traditional musical
Yeah.
style, that it's like time travel, and you're getting that traditional musical style, but with contemporary songs.
Yes.
Would you want to play one of those songs for us? Are you ready to play
Sure.
a song? Okay. I'm gonna so Sandy and I are gonna go away, but we'll be right backstage listening, but you won't see us, okay? So
Perfect.
we'll just go there, and so you can have the big screen. We'll see you in a minute. Thanks for being here, Pat.
Oh, for sure. Thanks, Susan. Thanks, Sandy. So here's a piece about how a little music and dance party in Ireland wound up being an indispensable part of the successful peace process and the Good Friday Agreements back in 1998. It's called Music of the Crossroads. An eye for an eye, cursed Ireland, but not the Ryan Road, where lamps lit up the windows of a crossroads, Cayley-Po, where neighbors crossed the borderlands to Tommy Sands' door, and who was meant to hate just who, he never was quite sure. But peace that grew in those few fields could only be a start, with those who'd never heard the music prowling through the dark. And Tommy swore when strangers came with hate and death to sow, he'd bring the peace that Cayley brought across the radio. With music o'er the crossroads, oh, the music goes where music goes. There's not a border that it knows. It's made by one and all. Music o'er the crossroads, that makes a song from many notes, that holds a place for many hopes, that's made by one and all, and made for one and all. So if you tuned your radio above the walls and wires, you might hear music ringing clear from most peculiar choirs, where provosts swapped their songs and jokes with Ulster volunteers. First, they'd come just orange or green, then how the change appeared. To music, oh, the crossroads, oh, the music goes where music goes. There's not a border that it knows. It's made by one hand all. Music, oh, the crossroads, that makes a song from many notes, that holds a place for many hopes. That's made by one hand all, and made for one hand all. And peace talks came, but foes have formed, till Tommy called his band of scores of former militants who marched out hand in hand to burst the walls in Parliament with fife and pipe and drum. They sang the peace they knew would be, and votes moved one by one. To music, oh, the crossroads, oh, the music goes where music goes. There's not a border that it knows. It's made by one hand all. Music, oh, the crossroads, that makes a song from many notes, that holds a place for many hopes. It's made by one hand all, and made for one hand all.
Oh my, that was so beautiful. I love the sound, the old sound of it, but with new context.
Right? So
Yeah.
Tommy Sands, the center of that song, is rightly famous for writing "There Were Roses." Beautiful.
Ah.
But outside of Ireland, broader context of how he turned that tragedy into part of the peace process, well, no,
It's wonderful.
it's an
Yeah.
incredible story.
Who are you listening to these days, Pat? Like, who influenced you?
Oh, so the biggest influence would probably have been Anonymous, phenomenal songwriter, wrote so many great pieces. But after that, Dave Carter.
Okay.
When I discovered Dave's music and Tracy Grammer, I
Were you
listened.
already playing? Were you already playing when you started hearing that stuff, or?
Oh, so I was raised on traditional Celtic music, including the Appalachian varieties, and just fell in love with it. How it could connect people across time and distance, and how you can hear a song like Scarborough Fair and feel this emotional connection across over 400 years.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
it's almost religious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Was your family musical? Like when you say you were raised on Celtic music,
Yeah.
were you playing music in your home?
sort of. So my family always loved music. We didn't play too much, but we loved singing as best as we could. My dad, back in the Midwest, would take me out on the lawnmower when I was a kid. And when he thought he was masked enough by the sounds of the lawnmower that the neighbors couldn't hear, he would sing all of the old songs and we would belt them out. It turned out he was wrong about the neighbors not being able to hear. But I really appreciated the opportunity.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
My dad couldn't sing worth a lick, but he could whistle so good. He was a great whistler, but he could not sing at all. And I never understood what was going on with his ear that he could, he could whistle so beautifully, but not sing anything.
So there's chest voice, there's head voice. Maybe he could only sing in a register above head voice.
Yeah, yeah. Or maybe he needed to mow the lawn a little bit more and just get some practice.
right. Feel the vibrations and.
Yeah. Oh, that's so great. So, when I was looking at your stuff, just trying to, get ready to talk to you, the image that I had from your application where you were like, we're just getting going. Like, we don't have our website. We don't have anything, like that. You're building the plane as you're flying it. You know what I mean?
Very much so.
And so tell me what is that? What is that like? You're already playing shows together. You've integrated your music. So you were the Old Time Pharmaceuticals and now you're Hannah Zara and the Old Time Pharmaceuticals. So you're influencing each other on your writing. What other pieces have to fall in place for it to feel like the plane is done?
Well, does the plane ever feel done for musicians?
No, that was a trick question. Just kidding.
I think one of the next milestones will be getting the full album out now together. We were originally planning a 4-song EP, but we keep writing and finding things that we really want to get out into the world.
And so you're releasing singles as you have them written and recorded and stuff like that?
More or less.
Uh-huh.
We've got
yeah, go ahead. I didn't mean
we've got about 6 in the hopper, just about finished recording.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's coming along.
That's beautiful. Is that a freeing, because you have a record out with the Old Time Pharmaceuticals, is that correct?
Yeah, we've got 2 with the Old Time Pharmaceuticals, Roots
Okay.
and Honey, the original one, and Sing a Little Too Loud and Long.
Oh yeah, I love
Album
that
number 2.
title. Love that title. Is there a freedom in like being able to release singles out into the world before you have, the scratch together for pressing an album, printing artwork?
There really is. Since I think of myself much more as a songwriter. I love writing songs in the traditional style and getting them out into the world. And it's so satisfying when somebody picks them up and get to see that. I focused on recording almost like demos, essentially, something to capture the spirit of the tunes and get them out into the world. Music is best shared, but it takes 4+ years typically for me to put together a full album, partially from scrounging the funds. So Howlin' Dog is making it possible to get this one out in a little under a year, it's looking like.
Wow, you're beating your own personal best record.
By 75%. It's
Yeah.
gonna need to be careful with the pace setting.
Well, when
good.
we were talking, when we did our sound check a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
you had talked about like doing some video projects.
Yes.
Or
Yes,
tell
absolutely.
me about that. Yeah, will you tell us about that a little bit?
Yeah. So it's been really interesting seeing music evolve and how it's shared and where people are finding it. There used to be, just you'd find a CD in an album rack, or you'd see a musician traveling through your town, and you might get hooked if you were lucky. But so much of the medium seems to be shifting to video now too, Instagram Reels, things like that. And part of the puzzle becomes finding a way to make music videos where people can find the music in an accessible way. And it's looking like part of that trick is having multiple cameras as you play over recording, and have a switcher to swap between videos, have a friend switching between cameras.
Mhm.
And before too long, you wind up with a solid, dynamic music video to go with a recording, something you can get out on social media where people are finding music.
Yeah. So
And
are you using those for like booking purposes, or that is the product? That's
more
the
is the product. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
The music
That's
needs
really great.
the music needs to be
We are a
fluid.
video culture, aren't we?
We are now
Yeah.
shifting from a literary to more of a visual culture.
Sure. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we're getting a couple raindrops here, so I'm gonna
You're-
hide under my thing. And
Yeah, I know, it's good.
hey,
Yeah, protect
Pat,
the
it
computer.
might be a good idea to play a song. You want to play a song, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna take
Oh,
cover.
for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Maybe something appropriate for the weather.
For the rain.
That would be great. That would be great.
It never rain. The Lord sends for a harvest. It never rain. It comes like Sabbath rest. The wind and rain, rat-a-tat at the window pane. Blessed peace and rest proclaim. The wind and rain. Storm blows the stove, and cinders rise in sermon. Storm blows the stove, sets the kettle singing hymns. Oh, the wind and rain, rat-a-tat at the window pane. Blessed peace and rest proclaim. The wind and rain. Shakes, shake and sway. Come wind, burst wide the curtain. Shakes, shake and sway as I doze and purr amen. The wind and rain, rat-a-tat at the window pane. Blessed peace and rest proclaim. The wind and rain. The wind and rain, rat-a-tat at the window pane. Blessed peace and rest proclaim. The wind and rain. That one's particularly fun in harmony. Can't tell whether we have some technical difficulties. so might as well continue in theme. And Sandy and Susan, if come back, by all means, feel free to interrupt that chorus. In the bright and early morning, when the golden day is dawning, and the birds are calling tweet to cheep coo-ca, awaken from a muddy bed, with crocuses around my head, and I'll leave my turbans right among the mob. I'll take snow, I'll take thunder, I'll take hunger, I'll take pain, I'll take sorrow matched by wonder, and I'll go rambling after rain. With the pack upon my back, I wander down the rabbit tracks. The creatures have a canny knack to find their way. The leaves around are wet and glistening. As I pass, they each will kiss me. Have 1,000 sweethearts will be mine this day. I'll take snow, I'll take thunder, I'll take hunger, I'll take pain, I'll take sorrow matched by wonder, and I'll go rambling after rain. I've a hearth and I've a home. It does look like the world though, I haven't seen the half of it, doubt I will. Some prefer a weird place to keep 'em cozy, keep 'em safe, keep 'em from a lot of life beside the chill. I'll take snow, I'll take thunder, I'll take hunger, I'll take pain, I'll take sorrow matched by wonder, and I'll go rambling after rain. Fare thee well, my friend and brother, bless you and your pleasant chains. Be at shows a while lover, and I'll go rambling after rain. I'll take snow, I'll take thunder, I'll take hunger, I'll take pain, I'll take sorrow matched by wonder, and I'll go rambling after rain. I'll take snow, I'll take thunder, I'll take hunger, I'll take pain, I'll take sorrow matched by wonder, and I'll go rambling after rain. I hope Susan is off happily rambling.
Hey. Oh man, Pat, hang on.
Holding on another second.
Boy, we could not have asked for a better person to be here to
I
cover
know.
our asses and
Yeah,
to
yeah.
play the perfect song for
I
what is
know.
happening over here.
Well,
I'm
songs are
donating
tools, right?
$100 in honor of Pat DeSimio, who just did the most pro move ever.
Exactly.
You're the best.
Yeah, my husband just said, did he start another song? I said, yes, because he's a professional. Yeah, right.
Oh, Pat, what a treat it is to talk to you. Thank you so much
Susan
for your
Sandi.
time.
Thank you.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What would you tell somebody who enjoys the music, but they feel on the outside of it and that might be watching today? What would you
Oh,
say to
yeah.
that person?
So music is made for being sung in community, and for being shared. And the great thing, especially about folk music, is that the law of large numbers works in our advantage. If you can find some friends, or heck, not friends yet even, and sing together, or just a lawnmower, a drone singer. If it's a little high-pitched, you're a little low-pitched, on average, things will sound pretty good. And
I
there's
love
always
that.
magic in singing together.
So great.
Oh, I love that so much. Well, I wish you all the best of luck, and thanks for bringing us some good luck today and being such a pro.
Yeah, we're really
And
looking forward to that new music.
yeah,
Me too.
good luck with the recording, and we'll be watching for your videos.
Right, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Thank you so much, Pat. Give Hannah a big hug. I hope we get to talk to her sometime soon, too.
Oh, agreed. She's traveling back from Texas now.
All right.
She's
Well,
probably happy about that.
I bet she is, too. You have a great rest of your evening, and thanks for spending it with us.
Thank
It's been
you.
a joy.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, Pat.
Bye.
Oh,
my gosh, that
man.
was perfect. That was
Oh, that's great.
yeah, that
That's
was
great.
perfect.
I am just completing my donation, so hold on. I got to use my face to sign into my PayPal.
Oh,
See
well,
how easy that is?
and we did have a note that the package with the hoodie and all the hoodie goodies is good through the barn dance.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So
And
hopefully,
just as a reminder, if you're going to be out at the barn dance this September 10, 11, 12, we're going to have a table out there to be, raising money,
yeah.
talking to folks. Some of our artists are going to be circulating in the crowd, and it's going to be a fun thing. We've got some live events coming up. I've kind of put them on the screen, but just to talk about them a little bit, right after the barn dance, we're going to go up to Alamosa. There's a beautiful venue called Society Hall up there that is just a great sounding room. And so Walt Wilkins, Don Richmond, Ben Jones, Eliza Gilkison, and myself are going to be playing tickets going to support Howlin' Dog Music. And Society Hall is its own community there, and really functions as a beautiful center for people to gather and listen to music. I think they do one act plays in there and comedy things, and they do all sorts of things in there. So
It's a really, yeah, it's such a wonderful venue. And, maybe folks who are going out to barn dance can just add on another day and drive on through Alamosa, because it would be completely worth it just to be at the venue. It's so great. But what a lineup. I mean,
yeah, it's going to be really
Yeah.
fun. It'll be a fun day. And it's like, I always feel at the barn dance, I never want it to end. And now we've extended it by 24 hours. So we've got that coming up. One of our grantees, a Texas gal named Ruby Dice, is doing a CD release. And in conjunction with that, on August 29th at the O4 Center in Austin, which is a great venue in Austin, she is pulling triple duty and doing CD release party. And because Howlin' Dog was a part of that album, she's creating an opportunity for fundraising for Howlin' Dog Music Group and for HAM, which is the health insurance for musicians in Austin. Goes and covers gaps for musicians with insurance and mental health stuff and recovery things. I mean, it's just great. So if you're in the Austin area on the 29th of August, highly recommend go check out Ruby Dice, grab an album, throw a tip in the bucket for HDMG or HAM. Those are both really worthwhile things.
And there's a note here, Susan, that we are just almost there on that $20,000 goal.
Oh man!
So, yeah, if we could just get a couple of folks to commit to the monthly donations, just do it, get it over with. It's really like you're only doing it once. 25 bucks a month can make such a difference in the lives of these musicians and your life, because you're going to benefit from the music.
That's right. And I'm looking at, we need 2 people to do that before we sign off here in 11 minutes. Yeah, if we get 2 people to become a monthly patron, and again, like Sandi said, you do it one time and then it's out of your PayPal or your Venmo or however you have that arranged on your end. And you can help support us throughout the year. Whoa. Uh-oh. Sorry, Sandi. I think I'm getting raindrops on my trackpad on my computer, and it's now started doing its own thing.
You are amazing.
Okay, but as it happens, it threw up the incentives that we have. If you want to do a one-time donation, we've got really good incentives at any level of giving. A Howlin' Dog sticker is going to tell the world on your water bottle that you support independent original musicians.
Now you can learn a lot about a person from their water bottle.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. You really get a sense of a person by what kind of stickers they have
Yes.
showing. If you want to come in and be the hero, we've got some higher dollar incentives that are like get a singing telegram. I will send you a singing telegram, as well as any other artist. Anybody that buys a singing telegram, I will also put in a singing telegram, whether you want it or not. So I don't know if that's an incentive or not.
2 for the price of 1.
2 for the price of 1. That's right. That's right.
That's
It's everything must go. It's a liquidation sale. We are down at the final minutes of our week-long fund drive. I have had so much fun this week. And even this last night with all the technical BS that's happened and the weather not cooperating, I will never forget this first Howlin' Dog fund drive.
Great.
Telethon. Yeah. So just to clarify some of these higher dollar donations, $2,500 will get you an executive producer credit on one of the 2027 projects. So that means your name goes in the thank you credits on an album, which lasts forever. And those are, highly coveted spots, because that executive producer is the one that makes it happen.
Yeah.
And so you could make that happen for somebody. $3,500, you can name a grant in honor or memory of someone. And one of our donations this week has been from someone that has named a grant in honor of someone. So it doesn't mean you get to pick the person who gets the grant, just to be clear, but they would receive the honorary grant from your donation. And then at the $5,000 level, you can have a board member and or grantee have a house concert in whichever state they're in, whichever state you are in. So it's a lot of money, and we know that. We want to honor that with doing what we do best, which is the music. Fundraising is not our wheelhouse most of the time, although when you're trying to make big swings at making people's hard work pay off, you got to get in the fundraising business. So it's oh gosh,
I mean, it's less than $500 that we need. $475.
Yeah, $470 to meet the goal.
I think we have 8 minutes.
Okay, let's see. We got 8 minutes. How much is that a minute? 8 minutes.
You're asking the wrong person.
60 minutes. That's 480 seconds.
Can you sing a song in 5 minutes that would make someone want to give that amount?
Yes, I can.
I think you can.
Okay.
Oh, we just had another 60 come in.
Oh, thank you, people.
Yay!
Thank you, people. Oh no. Oh,
is your guitar wet? It's $60 a minute.
$60 a minute.
$60 a minute. There's some magic in that.
Okay, I'm going to take my earbuds out. So you
froze. Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh. Oh. I can't see you.
Here we go. Edit mic settings. That's the button I was trying to push. Okay, here we go.
Okay, this is a $475 song.
You came along, a traveling salesman, knocked on my door until I let you in. And there was no telling, I don't want what you're selling. but you insisted I'm happy again. I said, I'm too busy, I'm too important, I don't have time to be playing your games. You said you don't look that busy, you said daylight is burning and wasting it is such a shame. And you came along and you had the remedy, something to help me get over my blues. In sunshine and snake oil, blue fades to yellow. I'm lucky that you came along, Pat DeSimio. You spread out your trinkets, baubles and toys, shiny and sparkling the pockets of little boys, and I never knew these were things that I needed up until you came along.
What?
And you came along, and all of my planning, it flew out the window and migrated south. And just like the wind, you know, when I can't see you, I still feel you hanging around, Pat DeSimio. And maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, Red Rover, come over, we'll play hide and seek. And I'm making promises that I've got to keep ever since you came along. Just because you came along, only 'cause you came along. Na 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 na. Oh, the sky is clearing up right now. We could go for another 20 minutes if we didn't get our goal. But my guitar pick fell through the cracks in the dock, and I only can do finger-picking songs. But you came along.
Oh,
Did
beautiful.
you get any money from that?
It was so worth every penny. I mean, just
Okay.
$25 a month.
I'm gonna keep going. Keep going. Let me see if I have something that will work
You can
as a
use it.
pick. I'm gonna see if this piece of nicotine gum will work. Oh, it works.
All perfect.
Hey, all you folks out there on the internet, wondering how you could make a difference tonight. You could click the donation button that I forgot to put on the screen. Just hold it just a second. Here we go. I'm gonna put that link up on the screen so you can give us your dough. You could give us $50 and get a sticker for your water bottle for $50. I know it feels like an expensive sticker for your water bottle, but it's not expensive. $50 to show the world that you care about the kind of art that's being put out there. That's a pretty cheap $50. And for $100, you can get a sticker and a digital copy of all the art that's being made out there. All the folks from Howlin Dog that have prepaid some music for you to listen to. Yeah, you gotta know that we are gonna make art anyway, even if the money runs out, but you won't hear it, 'cause we can't afford to record it. So if you wanna hear a little bit of the art that's better than this art that's being made right now, stuff that's thoughtful and well planned and heartfelt and edited, you can give your money to Howlin' Dog. Give your money to Howlin' Dog. Give your money to Howlin' Dog. Give some money to Howlin' Dog. Maybe you want it to be up close in your very own home that only costs $5,000. You could blow our minds right now and give us $5,000. But we really only need about $300. That's a monthly supporter, just $300, and you get a hoodie just in time for those 100-degree days that you're having down in Texas. But those hoodies don't expire, no, they don't expire when the wind starts blowing and the temperatures, I want to say higher but lower. That's when you need a hoodie.
You're gonna need that hoodie.
You're gonna need that hoodie.
Gonna need it.
There are about 2 weeks of the year, Texas, that you are gonna wish you had a Howlin' Dog hoodie.
Yeah.
How we doing? I'm not giving up. I am not giving up until we reach our donation.
Well, I think there was 300 that just got in there,
Okay.
but I don't see it recorded yet.
If you give $300 right now, I will sing a song personalized to you. I'm gonna start with Neil Sonda.
Yeah.
There's this guy named Neil, he's out on the East Coast. We love him the most, and every time I'm in the same place as him and Terry McCartney, she introduces us like we've never met. Yeah, but Neil's a part of Howlin' Dog family, and he's part of the Soldier Songs family. I know Neil pretty good by now, but I bet Terry will introduce us again at the barn dance. They're at the Howlin' Dog booth. Yeah, that's where we hang out and tell the truth, so we can get your money, honey. So Neil is a songwriter, he writes songs, some of them short, some of them long, but there's not a thing I wouldn't do to hear him play one right now and save my bacon. But I don't think Neil eats bacon, 'cause he's the kosher cowboy. Oh, another thing I know about Neil Sonda is he shows up where you least expect him. He came to a show in Wimberley, Texas. He blew my mind. I did not recognize him, 'cause I've never seen him in Wimberley, Texas before. But that's the kind of people that you attract when you hang around Howlin' Dog. Oh, they go out of their way to make you feel good like Neil Sonda. I don't know if he's donating right now. Maybe we'll have to make people pay to make me stop playing.
Well, there's
Okay. That's about all I can do with the blues. I'm not really a blues musician, so I can't keep that 12-bar thing going.
Fine rendition.
All right. How we doing? Neil,
Well,
I don't know.
I think we should have hit it.
Did we hit it? Let's see here.
I think so.
I don't know where we're at here. How about I'll play a song that I know. Here is so I just made a record with Don Richmond.
Okay.
And,
we're at 19,750.
19,750.
What?
250.
Oh, nope. I think we might have
What's happening?
gone over. Yay! Not that I don't want you to sing anymore, Susan, but we have hit it.
Did we do it?
Gone over. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess, does that mean we're done?
No, it means you have to sing one more song.
Okay. I'm gonna sing. So this is one that I wrote up here last summer. Oh, here we go. Remember, I'm playing this with a piece of nicotine gum as a guitar pick. You scrape the plates, and I'll stack the cups. Go round and gather all Mom's coffee mugs. Wasn't that beef stroganoff just delicious? Homemade is the best, but it makes lots of dishes. It's time to draw numbers, then roll the dice. Oh no. High roller washes and low number dries. Remember the summer of 79 when Rochelle rolled her number every time. We played Name That Tune, sang How Great Thou Art. Being part of a family means doing your part. Thanks for doing your part, everybody. The capital of Washington isn't Spokane, and you never use soap on a cast iron pan. My grandma was stern, yeah, she sang first soprano, vibrato as wide as a Steinway piano. She didn't know any words to our Howlin songs, but that didn't stop her from humming along. And did you know Dad's cousins had kidney disease, and Aunt Jessie forbade cutting down aspen trees? Keep Jif on the table per Uncle Lee's wishes. That's what I learned when we all did the dishes. We played 20 questions, sang God Only Knows. There are family traditions you never outgrow. We were clearing this lot as bombs fell on Japan, and we'll never use soap on our cast iron pan. Set the table, ring the bell. The girls will come up from the lake. Drop my gum, and here's the lake. This is the lake I'm talking about. Supper is ready. How can you tell? It's the first time the men take a break. Now it's just you and me and our creaky old bones. There are less dishes now that the kids are all grown. So I'll wash and you dry
and we'll steal a few hands, but we'll never use soap on our cast iron pans.
Yay.
Yay! How we doing? Thank you.
Well, Pam said we've got another 425. I think it was that last song.
We did it. You know what's funny is I felt a shift. I felt a shift when I went between using the single piece of nicotine gum and then I had to grab the double 4 milligram nicotine gum and I finished it out. It was a little more resonant. I think it's what put people over the edge. Sandi, I had a blast with you. Pam, thank you for all your help this week. Pat, DeSimio, Megan, Burt, thanks for hanging with us today. Big thanks to all the artists that showed up here this week to raise money for, not even for their own projects, for next year's projects, which is great. That is great.
We're at 2775.
$20,775. We did it, you guys.
Yay,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, we talked about having a debrief and like a little revisit, and Don and I are going to play some songs. I'm going to commit him while he's over at Society Hall playing another gig, but we thought we'd do a little song swap on Facebook just as a thank you and let you know how it all went. And of course, we'll see you at the barn dance.
Yeah.
We'll see you at Society Hall. If you're in Austin, go check out the 04 Center. If you're in Colorado, follow Megan, Burt, and Martin Gilmore, and Alexa Wildish. Carrie Morin was our guest that got to talk to Walt. He's a Colorado guy. If you're in New Mexico, keep your eye on Pat DeSimio and Hannah Zara, the Old Time Pharmaceuticals. Crow and Gazelle, they might be out west. Michael O'Connor, Michael Hearn. Man, we've just had a stellar week. Who am I leaving out? Terry Hendricks, Antonio Lopez, he's a Colorado guy. Megan Clarice was here last night with us. Sarah Golden. These are just the ones that have been on the broadcast with us this week. There are 22 other artists that we have gotten to support because of your generosity. So thank you so much, so very much. Sandi, thanks for being on our board. Pam Leitner, Heather Kilgore, thank you for your work on the board. Eliza Gilkison, Jana Pokop, Don and Terry, Libby Koch. There's a lot of people to thank and a lot of thankful people. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to hit the end button.
Okay,
I'll see you backstage. Yeah, now it's not raining. I could be down here all night.
Oh, all right.
Love you guys. Oh, Terry says, and another 250. Yahoo. Well, y'all don't need to stop just because we do. That's what I'll say. Y'all enjoy the rest of your week. Catch some live music this summer, and we'll see you later.
Night.